Chapter 29, Chapter 153 Argue. JJ's POV. And quat. Aren't you going to answer that? And quat. CN? Asked while eating ice cream. I kept flipping through the catalog in my hands, ignoring my ringing phone. Meanwhile, the kid had already finished an entire liter of ice cream. CN glanced at my phone for a moment before going back to what he was doing. And quat. Are you having an LQ? And quat. He asked. I didn't respond. And quat. What is that? No L has a Q. And quat. He said. I frowned. No L yet. What L? The way he twisted things around made it seem like he was winning this conversation. I finally turned to face him. And quat. What L? And quat? I asked. And quat? Love, and quat, he answered. Quickly. Puffed. And quat? What about Q? And quat? And quat? Q lout, and quat, he said before bursting into laughter. Sometimes, this kid really deserved a punch to the face. And quat? I don't know. And quat? I muttered in frustration, turning back to the catalog. He told me to pick his place to live, saying he had no clue about that stuff. I was older, after all, but still, I helped him just to keep myself busy. And quat? Quarrel, and quat, he said after laughing. And quat? Him, and quat? And quat? Lovers quarrel. You and Keifer. And quat? I looked away. And quat? We're not lovers. And quat? And quat? Exactly. That's why. There's no L, and you're already at Q. And quat? He repeated. I don't know. I didn't want to talk about Keifer right now. And I already knew it was him calling me. Whatever. He could do as he pleased. CN's phone rang. He checked it quickly, then turned to me. And quat? Keifer has something to say to you. And quat? He said. And quat? If you don't show up in 5 minutes, he's going to talk to Angelo. And quat? What? Show up? Talk to Angelo. I turned to CN, waiting for him to say something else, but he just shrugged. His phone rang again. And quat? He said he's outside. And quat? I nearly fell backward from the impact of that statement. I knew he was planning something. He was really going to tell Kuya Angelo about our relationship. I ran out, almost tripping over myself. But I didn't care. I needed to stop him before he did something reckless. When I reached the gate of the house, nothing. No people, no cars. That idiot. I was about to go back inside when I spotted a sleek-looking car parked a little further away. The window was rolled down. And there he was, that pest. I stormed toward him, facing the plague of the king of snakes. And quat? Hey, I'm here. What do you want? And quat? I demanded angrily. And quat? Get in. And quat? He said calmly. And quat? I don't want to. Just say what you need to say. And quat? And quat? Get in. And quat? And quat? I said no. If you have nothing to say, leave. And quat? And quat? TS's. And quat? That's it. That's all he's going to say. How useless. I felt like screaming. And quat? You pest. I'm leaving. And quat? And quat? You either get in, or I'll make you get in. And quat? He said, his voice laced with irritation. And just like that, I got in. I didn't even know what came over me. It was like I lost control of myself and climbed into his car. I really had no patience for this kind of anger. It was just like Kuya's. The car started quickly, with no hesitation. I just pressed myself against the seat, unsure of where we were going. It felt too scary to speak. It was like I was sitting next to a dragon ready to breathe fire at me. And quat. Say something, and quat, he suddenly said. And quat. What do you want me to say? And quat. And quat. Anything. Are you mad at me? Shout at me. Curse me. Say whatever's on your mind. And quat. Was this his way of fixing things? Maybe his mind was playing tricks on him again. Yes, I hated him. But why did I need to say anything? And quat. Where are we going? And quat? I asked. Changing the subject. He didn't answer. Soon, I noticed we were entering a familiar gate. Wait, I had been here before. The same place where I had told him how hard it was to let go of me. I was right. It was a subdivision, but the houses were still under construction. Most of the area was still empty. We stopped under a large tree. I didn't move. I just looked outside, my eyes darting in every direction, anywhere but at him. Minutes passed in silence. From the corner of my eye, I saw him staring at me. I stole a quick glance. He was watching me, staring. It was awkward. Too awkward to look back. And quat. So, you're not going to speak? And quat? He asked. And quat? Why? Me. And quat? I replied, my question coming out oddly. But I sounded angry too. It was strong enough to ruin the mood. If you're mad, you're just mad. And quat? Because you're mad, and quat? He looked mad too. And quat? Just because I'm mad, I should be the one to speak first. And to think you're the reason I'm mad. And quat? I snapped. And quat? Look, if this is about what I said earlier. And quat? And quat? Good, so you know. And quat? I cut him off. And quat? And you expect me to speak after that? And quat? And quat? And what exactly am I supposed to say? And quat? He asked, clearly annoyed. He was matching my tone now, like he intended to fuel my anger even more. And quat? Why? Don't you figure that out? And quat? Let's see how smart you really are. And quat? I'm not a fortune teller. How am I supposed to know what you want to hear? And quat? Amp vitar. I slapped my own forehead. Does he seriously not get it? Just a simple and quat, sorry and quat, and a little appreciation would have been enough. And quat? Apologize, and quat? I enunciated, meeting his glare with my own. And quat? Why should I? And quat? And quat? Hello? What about the things you said to me? I was just trying to help, and yet I'm the bad guy. And quat? And quat? I know I hurt your feelings, but you need to understand that what you did was wrong. What if Dylan had actually done what you suggested? And quat? And quat? But he didn't, did he? And quat? And quat? That doesn't change the fact that it was wrong. And quat? And quat? Wrong is wrong. I get it. But at the very least, you could appreciate what I did. And quat? He ran his fingers through his hair, obviously trying to keep his temper in check. And quat? I do appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that you put yourself on the brink of death. I appreciate that you made me worry so much. And quat? When you're this frustrated, all you want to do is slap your opponent just to end the argument. AAAARRRGGGH. And quat? That's it. That's all you have to say? I put my life on the line, and I don't even get a little credit for it. PVTA. I should have made you sign that damn paper. And quat? I stopped mid-sentence when I saw him smirking at me. What the hell? I was fuming, and he was smiling? Unbelievable. And quat? What, and quat? I demanded. And quat? 3, and quat, he said, holding up 3 fingers. 3, and quat, 3 profanity words, and quat, he clarified. My eyes widened in realization. Damn, I totally forgot about that rule. But before this shameless man could make a move, I blocked him with my arms. And quat? No, and quat, I screamed. And quat? No, and quat. My name is no, my number is no. What the hell? Why was I suddenly singing in my head? This was his fault, this crazy king of chaos. And quat? What do you mean? Have you forgotten our agreement? And quat? He asked smugly. And quat? I haven't forgotten. But since I'm mad, there's no kiss. And quat? And quat? Hey, that doesn't count. And quat? He protested. And quat? It does count. Besides, I don't want to. You smell like cigarettes. And quat? At my words, he immediately sniffed himself, probably thinking I was bluffing. But no, he did smell like cigarettes. And quat? And so what if I do? And quat? He asked, arrogance dripping from his voice. And quat? I don't like the smell. And quat? And quat? TS's. As if you've never smoked before. And quat? I glared at him. And quat? Excuse me, I tried it once, that's all. And I'm telling you now, I won't kiss you when you reek of smoke. Not for a whole day. And quat? And quat? What? You can't be serious about that. And quat? He asked in disbelief. Oh, you think I'm joking? And quat? I'm dead serious. And quat? I teased. And quat? Jay, if this is still about our argument, fine. You win. Thank you. Thank you for risking your life to help me and my brothers. And quat? Ha. And quat? Nice. You sure changed your tune the moment kissing got involved. Huh? And quat? I looked at him knowingly. Did he really think I'd be swayed by his handsome face? And quat? But my answer is still no. I hate you, for so many reasons. And quat? A strong gust of wind blew between us. He let out a frustrated groan. And quat? Again? What now? And quat? I smirked. And quat? I don't know. Figure it out. And quat? Suddenly, he slapped his own forehead. I wanted to laugh out loud